What's up, Pisces? This is Marcus from King of Lions Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent June 2022, and I just want to say thank you for all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed, and all of you who also have bared with me. My computer died last month, so I've had limited postings, all right? But I want to thank you for those who did wait for me patiently, all right? So what I usually do is I get some oracle cards here for you. I try to associate tarot and bring a little bit of astrology in there. I'm still teaching myself astrology, not perfect, but I try my best to kind of put some astrology in there so you can kind of see what's coming next. All right, and then we're going to see how these energies will affect you for the month. All right, so we have Pluto. All right, so Pisces, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to draw some tarot. Right now I'm using the Witch's Tarot, and I'm going to clarify it with the Good Tarot, okay? So, okay, that happened quickly. All right, so I have the King of Cups, which represents you, and I have the Page of Swords. So, it looks like there might be a new project that you're working on that you're trying to, oh, look at that, 10 of Cups. So, there's a new project that you're working on that is very dear to you and to your family. And it looks like you're doing some research on this. You got the Empress, so it looks like it's going to be successful. But you possibly are either training people in like some type of health situation, okay? Or you could be maybe like a Tai Chi teacher, a teacher, a Reiki master, or even something intuitive. But what I see with this King of Cups is this is someone who's very artistic, someone who's very helpful, someone who's very calm, someone who's very cool and collected. And they've already done all the work. Okay, so we've got too many cards here. So I have the 7 of Pentacles, Temperance, 6 of Wands, and then we'll take these extras. We got the Queen of Cups, and we got the Wheel of the Year. So you got some really good energies here, right? So Pisces, let's see. So we have the Chariot card. So this is your bottom of the deck energy, right? So the Chariot is connected to the moon, okay? And so possibly you might have set some goals or something in the last moon cycle that has things working here for you. But you have a future victory that's coming. And I see you have 2 extra cards coming out here too. Now, first and foremost, you have the King of Cups. Now, in this deck, we also had come out for you the Queen of Cups. Right? So I'm thinking that some of you may be in... I'm sorry for the lighting. Let me just fix that real quick. Thinking that some of you may be finding your divine couple, okay? Now, for some of you, this could just be you mastering the masculine and feminine parts of yourself. But from what I see here, with the King of Cups, first and foremost, this is a person who's very artistic. This is a person who's very trustworthy, very well-spoken. People listen to this person. They love to work with this person. It's a great person here. And this is representative of you, Pisces. So it looks like from this first line, that there's a new project that you're working on because you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is when you're getting more information or, literally becoming a student, getting more info. But when you see this Page of Swords, they're ready to strike out. They got their sword out. They want to swing it for the first time. So from what I'm taking from this, Pisces, you may have a business that you're working on and you're kind of working on it as you go along. So as you're learning it, you're putting it in practice and, you're taking your shots out. And this could be a bunch of, this can be a lot of different things. You could be a yoga teacher. You could be a Tai Chi teacher, meditation. But I see something involved in healing, something involved in energy, something helping out people. But I see that you're in the process of doing it. But at the same time, you're learning it at the same time. And so that's why you have this Page of Swords, because you're active and you're ready to go. But at the same time, you're doing research because you want to find out more. Okay, what I see is that this 10 of Cups, this is a happy home, happy life, happy family. So this is something that's very dear to you and close to you. And this is something that's fulfilling you and it's fulfilling your family. And it may even be fulfilling the people around you who you think, this will be beneficial to or affect. And so from what I can see here, you're doing everything that you need to kind of balance those energies out to make sure that you have that needed effect, so that you can be able to provide for your family happiness and also provide for those family members around you happiness also. All right? Now, what's really wonderful is you have the Empress. So the Empress tells me that anything that you're working on is gonna flourish. Right now, we have Mercury and we have Venus in Taurus. All right? Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the Empress is ruled by Venus. right? And Taurus, we also have Taurus is in Uranus right now. So any projects that you're working on, any type of growth or something that you're creating has a great chance of expanding and growing and bursting. All right, Taurus being a Mercury, this means that you're going to be direct. You're going to tell people exactly what you want, almost like a bull charging, and say what you want. But the communication is going to be effective because you also have Venus, okay, in Taurus, which means that you're going to communicate with love. You're going to communicate in a way that's going to make it so that you make more money, so that you're more creative. People are going to connect with you, and they're going to feel your heart. This Empress card is everything because it shows here that even for those who are, like I said, are doing the meditative practice, your skills are getting better. You're getting more psychic. You're getting more chi. You're getting more energy. So this is helping you to grow that situation. Right? Now, this is the center of your reading, the Four of Swords. So what I can show from this is that you bossed up. You had a bad situation in the past where you had some Three of Swords, and then you leveled up because you took time to heal, took time to be by yourself, took time to kind of hide out of the light. So you see this girl, she's hiding from the light, but she's walking towards the light. Okay, because of the fact that she's about to come out of her little respite that she had to kind of go in and build some skills and heal up. So you've taken some time, you've built some skills, you've healed up. Now you have the Nine of Wands. I love this Nine of Wands because in this deck, the Nine of Wands isn't really about being the wounded warrior and having your head, beat in and you're worried about the next thing. This of Pentacles, this Nine of Wands is about being on the offensive. Like you got all your fences up and you're ready to attack. So you're actually on the move, similar to this Page of Swords. You're like ready to go. You're ready to attack. You're not sitting there being wounded. Boo hoo, help me out. Somebody hit me in the head with a stick. Help me, help me. No, you're moving forward. You're ready to go. You're glowing up. You got your power, and you've already built your skills. So you already know what you're looking for. You already know what you want, and you're heading towards that, and you're not afraid of it. The sun right now is in the back. It's rising in your favor, okay? And it's because the sun's rising in your favor, you're actually going to have more energy and more money that's going to help you. Now, I love this because you have the Seven of Pentacles also. So what's happening is the things that you planted, the seeds that you planted, they're starting to grow. And you're actually starting to see the fruits of them. And you're starting to say, hey, I might be able to pick this fruit and be able to use it. And like, again, you being this King of Cups with your skills and you're out there trying to put them in for fruition, you may have taught someone, just to give an example, may have taught someone a meditation and that meditation really, really helped them. So now you have this person that's out there telling everybody about how wonderful you are. So you're starting to see the fruit of your labor come. And maybe this business that you're about to start, or maybe this new situation about to start, is going to grow a little bit longer. The only thing is you've been very patient. So you're kind of waiting for it to happen, but it's going to happen. Especially with the fact that the Empress is above the Seven of Pentacles. So the Empress, this is about all your crops growing to the maximum amount. This is about you waiting for the crops and you're wondering, hey, should I move on to something else or should I wait for this to grow? The Empress is telling you, wait for this to grow. This is going to grow and it's going to be magnificent for you. Just be patient. Now, for those who don't know, this is the Temperance card, and this is all about alchemy. This is about balancing yourself. And for those who have the Seven of Pentacles, who do have that feeling of, oh man, why is this taking so long? Why is my business not popping off? Why are things not going? Just relax, alchemize, take the good with the bad. Take your fire, calm it down with the water. Take your water energy, put a little bit more fire into it. You're gonna have a brighter day. It's all about moderation, and you see the rainbow in the background. Things are gonna work out for you. There will be a treasure at the end of the rainbow. You just have to continue to keep working on yourself and just take a little bit of moderation because good luck's coming in your favor. It's also significant because it says that you have a spirit guide or an angel or maybe an ancestor that's floating with you and they're walking with you to work on this with you. So ask for help if you need it. I'm pretty sure this will be something that will help you. And 14s, this is the 14 card. It adds up to a 5, which is change. So things are going to change around you. There might not be immediate things that you see that are not noticeable. Kind of like, your significant other going to the gym every day. You don't see all of the growth. But when you look back on things, when you look at the pictures of yourself, you're going to see the growth. In your future, you have imminent victory. There's something that you're working on, Pisces, that is going to give you public recognition. So either you're going to get recognized on Facebook or on TV or maybe in the newspaper, but you're working really, really hard, and this victory is coming towards you. Now, this is something that you've really been working on. As you can tell with the yellow that this person is wearing and the red, this is something that you took action on. This is something that you did with passion. This is something you did with love. And people are going to give you props for it. They're going to give you props for everything that you're doing. Right. Now we have the Queen of Cups, which is the divine pair for the King of Cups. So some of you may be finding a divine pair this month. What I also see is that this Queen of Cups is so focused on her cup. She's so focused on the emotion. She's so focused on making sure everything is good that she's not paying attention to anything else around her. But she's very, very sensitive. She's very, very in tune to everything else that's around her. But she's really focused on her cup. So whatever project or what it is that you're working on, just continue to focus on it, and it's going to be very, very fruitful, and it's going to grow and be strong. Okay, and again, this could be representative of your significant other. This could also be representative of you. Okay, but you have the King and the cup, King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there's a divine pair here, and this is something that maybe this month you may realize that you have a divine pair, or might come to fruition. And then I love this. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is awesome because this is saying that times are changing and the wheel is spinning. And usually when the Wheel of Fortune is upright, it means that the wheel is spinning in your favor. Now, that's usually a controversial thing, and I won't get too far into it. But whenever you see the Wheel of Fortune, you got to look at the cards that are around you, and that will tell you which way the fortune's spinning. So even if it's upright and you got bad cards around you, that might be giving you bad info. But you have the Wheel of Fortune around you, and you have the Empress. The fact that you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, this is saying that things are going to spin your way. And the Empress is saying that whatever spins your way, I'm going to magnify it and grow it for you. And I'm going to make sure that it's, if you need 2 friends, I'm going to give you 10. If you need $100, I'm going to give you 100,000. If you want 1 car, I'm going to give you 10 cars to pick from. The Empress makes everything a lot more lush, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot more efficient. Okay? Now, just looking at these, I really don't see too much of what we'd have to clarify. The only thing I do want to check on, I want to see why the 4 of Swords is here, and also see maybe what the page is for, and we'll check the Wheel of Fortune. All right? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, my higher self. Please give a clear message for Pisces. Okay. So let's see. Something flipped over in here. All right. So we have the 2 of Fire. So I have this here for the 4 of Swords. So during this time that you've been down and you've been taking this meditation and you've been thinking to yourself and you've been trying to wonder what's going to go next, this is actually you making the decision of, am I going to go left or am I going to go right? You know, this is almost the business owner, you know, trying to figure out, you know, whether or not they're going to advertise on TV or whether or not they're going to advertise in the newspaper or they're going to do word of mouth. So you've taken some time and you realize that you have to make a decision about your life and about your passions and which way you're going to go. So this 2 of Fire is you taking that chance, taking that direction. Now, I love this because you have a camel. Camels usually don't need a lot of water because once you fill it up with water in its hump, it's able to go a long distance. So this is saying that your fire is going to burn, that you already are filled with water, and you have water in reserve, which is funny because you're Pisces, you're the most psychic sign, you are the last sign, and you've been every other sign. So you have enough water, you have enough emotion, you have enough energy to kind of cover you to get to the end. And I think that that's a good representation. All right, let's get one more here for you. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, my higher self, the Most High, please give me a message. Well, it's a lot of cards, right? So I have the 6 of Earth coming, and then like 25 other cards. So I'm not going to take all 25 of the other cards, but what I will say is this. Because so many cards came out, what I'll do is let me just get one more clarifier just to go with that 6. Okay, and we'll make sure we make more sense of everything. Sorry about that. I was off camera. I had to pick up about 15 cards from the floor. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, please clearly guide us. Why is the Page of Swords here in relation to the 6 of Earth? All right, I flipped over. All right, so the Ace of Water. All right, nice. So you have a new opportunity that you're going to be able to heal. Okay? This is going to be healing, not just for you, but for the people around you. The Six of Pentacles or the Six of Earth, this is about giving to the community. This is about having more than you need and being abundant and being able to share with the people around you, the people you love, and those less fortunate to you. So you taking on this new project, you might be doing something like a community service project, or you might be volunteering or giving some time. But this is actually something that while you're healing people, it's actually healing you also. And it's actually helping you to kind of balance out some karmic debt that you might have. And it's putting you in the forefront in your community, and people are seeing you for everything that you are, and they're recognizing you for all the different skills that you are. And it's amazing because you have the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups here. So this is a divine pair that's working. And possibly while you're doing this, you may meet your divine counterpart if you don't already have them in your life. Right? So just one more thing, and then we'll read you your oracle cards. Okay? Ancestors, spirit guides, please clarify for me, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What is the Wheel of Fortune here for during the month of June? All right? The Nine of Water. Okay, so you are going to find your dream. You are heading towards your dream job, your dream goal. So the Nine of Water or the Nine of Cups, this is you being fulfilled. This is you having your cups filled up to the top. And you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups here too. So you have your dream, or you're working towards your dream job, or possibly this project that you're taking on with the Page of Swords is leading you to your dream. And so now that you're feeling that dream job, this is possibly where you're going to meet your divine counterpart. Because when I was shuffling the cards, I was already basically done. And then the last two cards came out was the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's possibly saying that, things are going to spin in your favor, that you're going to meet this Queen of Cups, or if, depending on however you represent yourself as the Queen or the King, you're going to meet your counterpart. Okay? And that's coming out here clearly there. All right? So let's see what we have. So we first have the Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. So as you can see, ants work really hard. They can lift about 50 times their own weight. But this is telling you to collaborate. So if you work with some people with this project, and possibly you being the King of Cups, you might be working with the Queen of Cups, or you may work with your significant other. This is something that's going to be very beneficial to you this month, and you want to use that energy and move yourself forward. Okay? So we have surrender to the divine. All right, so Pisces, you're already a very psychic sign. You're already connected to the moon. The next moon that we're going to have is going to be the full moon I want to say it's going to be the full moon in Taurus. I could be wrong about that, but I know the next moon that we have is going to be full is going to be June the 14th. So keep your eye on the June 14th full moon that's coming. And if you do rites or anything like that, or any kind of rituals, definitely pay attention to it. Something's going to happen at this time if it's not something that's going to be activated for you at this time. All right, we have 22, Pluto. 22 is a divine number. It's a master number. Pluto is about dramatic changes, right? Now, the crazy thing is right now, Pluto's in Capricorn, and Pluto is actually in retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are going to come out quickly and abruptly. But these are going to be good things. These are things that you've already worked on the structure. Just like I mentioned, the Seven of Pentacles. Whenever something like this happens where Capricorn's and Pluto, just to give you an example with the Seven of Pentacles, say you, and this is not for everyone, say you put $20 in some kind of Bitcoin, right? And you haven't been paying any attention to it. And then one day you look at the Bitcoin and you're like, does that say $450,000? So that time, that moment, that second is the moment that you need to jump on it. And that's kind of Pluto retrograde. Things are changing destructively, and there's a lot of energy that's making things move and crash. But you're not going to see it happen. It's going to happen behind the scenes. But it's going to be something humongous that's happening behind the scenes. So take advantage of that energy. All right? Then we have your angel card. We have bountiful nature. All right? So let's see here. Pisces, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God or the universe's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. All right. So you have some wonderful things coming in for you. I wish the best for you here, Pisces. Again, like, share, and subscribe. For those who have been sticking with me while I was patient while my computer wasn't working, thank you. If you're interested in getting a private reading, certainly reach out to me. My email address will be in the contact info. The two time frames are a half hour and an hour, which you can answer up to 3 questions or 6 questions. You also, if you choose to, you can donate to the page. That helps me to get more cards, helps me to get keep the page going, helps me to get more oracles, helps me to get stones, for my meditation and stuff like that, and it helps me to better serve you. All right, Pisces, it's been my pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful month, and make sure you click the bell so that you get any new messages that I post. All right, take care. Peace, Pisces.